you're asking them to take notes, and then it gives you a place to refer to as you compound learning, right? Because hopefully there's not a disconnect between all of your information that you're sharing, but they're learning and then building on that, okay? This can really enhance your regular notes. So I'm actually going to share, these happen to be some math notebooks, and you guys can just pass those around. This is she has the grade level, I think, on there. Oops, sorry. But I'll let you guys pass those around and share. But Addie Hoisman from Wilbur has used these in her classroom, and would definitely tell you they're experimental, but it's a nice balance of some interactive pieces and then also some just regular notes that they take. But I also have, if you're more a language arts teacher, I didn't get this one done yet, but it's one I'm working on. My daughter's been helping me. This is one I bought off Teachers Pay Teachers, and it shows how to lay that out and another way to use interactive notebooks. So I'll just pass that one around as well. Okay? There's not a right way to do this. All right? Keep that in mind as we do it this afternoon. So there's, if you decide to do this, you'll figure out a way, figure out what works for you. I don't think you have to have your whole semester planned before you start. I think you could just add some pieces in and see what might work for you. How many of you use foldables in your classroom already? Anybody use, a couple of you use foldables. All right, so that's just one thing that you can do. We're going to do one of those today. I would recommend highly that you use a table of contents with your notes. I know my 8th grade son, when he would come home with his notebook, a lot of his papers would be stuffed clear at the bottom of his notebook, and then he'd have 100 other papers that he didn't really need to keep, and those would be mixed up with papers that he probably should keep. And so you want to help your kids be organized as well. I also think you should have a rubric. I don't think it needs to be super strict in how you enforce it, but I think you need to let kids know your expectations, and so we'll look at a sample of that. So make a plan and then be flexible and then decide how you want to put yours together. You guys on your tables, we do have a stapler, we have tape, and we have glue sticks. Some people would tell you different things about how they recommend you do it, because if you have a lot of interactive pieces, your notebook can be really thick. And so you can kind of just try some of the different ones and just, all right?
I do think the one thing that's nice with the binders or the notebook, if you would, is that you don't have to, because I think when you do a 3-ring binder, what happens is the pages get torn out.
They get heavy,
and so I think it's good that you have something, especially for the kids that need it, that's going to, the pages are going to be there, and so it's something they're going to have, and you don't have to worry about losing pages.